My big mouth self meets my quiet brother. Once again, I've got the kids at the orphanage crying their eyes out from my teasing. The director's grinding his teeth like he's chewing nails, dragging me over to this young couple. You need a friend for your autistic son? This girl's your match. She's the loudester. The most outgoing kid in this joint. But listen up, if you adopt her, don't you dare bring her back. That's my one and only ask. The couple's so hyped, they barely hear that last bit, practically bouncing off the walls. She's exactly what we need, they squeal, eyes sparkling like they just won the lottery. I got no clue what autism is, but my new mom pulls me aside and says it means I can talk my new brother's ear off all day, and he'll never tell me to shut up. My eyes light up like a fireworks show. Holy smokes, this guy's my dream yap buddy. My new parents lead me to a bedroom door, locked up tighter than Fort Knox, their faces all hopeful. Go on in, Summer, they say. Your brother's just not big on chit-chat, but he's super chill once you get him. Get him to say something, and we'll grant any wish you want, no questions asked. My eyes go full disco ball. I reach out and shove the door open. Hey, big bro! Slam. The door smacks shut right in my face. I'm standing there, brain full of question marks, like I just got punked on live television. My parents sigh long and hard. Don't sweat it, Summer. That's just Jake being Jake. Try again tomorrow, all right? Go crash in your room for a bit. I see the disappointment and helplessness in their eyes, and man, it stings like a wasp. Okay, I clearly botched the greeting. Gotta switch it up. I'm cracking open that heart of his tomorrow. No doubt. Next day, I march back and push the door. Yo, big bro, round 2? Slam. All right, new plan. My secret crush. Slam. Hunkiest, buffest, most jaw-dropping stud in the whole dang galaxy. Slam. 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 Brother! Slam. This door's gotta be welded shut or something. Fine, a door ain't stopping Summer Davis. Next morning, I snag a screwdriver from the garage and go full demolition mode. My parents peek from the staircase, giving me these proud, sneaky grins. With a sister like that, our boys gotta talk, right? They whisper. Total angel material. I grit my teeth like a cartoon villain, pop the doorknob clean off, and screw it yank the whole door down. Inside's this drop-dead, gorgeous teenage boy, and my eyes are sparkling like I just found a unicorn. So, this is my new brother? Total heartthrob alert. Hey, I'm Summer Davis, your new little sis, ready to rock your world. Thud. The dude, Jake Thompson, yeets the book he's holding straight at the dresser, looking like he's about to blow a fuse 'cause some random chick just stormed his castle. I flash my goofiest grin at my parents, then dive headfirst into Jake's bed, burrowing under his blanket like it's my new home. My parents swap a look and tiptoe out, leaving me to work my magic. I grab Jake's hand, but he yanks it back. I try again, still no dice. After 5 minutes of this back and forth, I throw in the towel. Mouth it is, then. I snatch the stuffed alligator he's clutching and hug it tight. Yo, Jake, back at the orphanage, I'd tell stories to my stuffed animals every night at this hour. Now that I'm here, I'm telling you stories, cool? Jake doesn't say a word, just stares at his blanket with these empty eyes. Honestly, I'm already stoked. At least he's not like those orphanage brats who called me useless, dumb, or a loudmouth and chased me off. He doesn't even try to grab his alligator back. I grin ear to ear. All right, Jake, let me spill some tea about my orphanage days. It was wild new drama every single day. When I was 3, the director found me with a busted arm. He said I was lucky he got to me, or I'd be a loudmouth and a gimp. Heh. Once I got there, I figured out the other kids were obsessed with playing pretend. They'd act like they were kings, making us little ones bow down, call him your majesty, and even help them put on their sneakers or clean their rooms. I told him my arm was broken, so I couldn't do squat. Guess what they said? They're the king, so even if I'm busted, I gotta obey. I got so pissed, I dumped a bucket of water on one of them and called him a fake, a wannabe, and a dude with no kids in his future, if you catch my drift. Jake's finger twitches, and his eyes flick my way for a hot second. I don't notice and keep yapping. Big oops, though, 'cause the director overheard my cussing. He was livid and made me scrub every bathroom in the place. I just hid in there and napped all night, no cleaning for me. Pretty slick, right? Oh, and those kids used to call me short stack, 'cause I'm tiny. I'd jump up and whack 'em with a coconut shell. After that, nobody dared call me that again. Well, except the older kids they'd hit back because I was so small. But I'm tough as nails, you know? Whenever they ganged up, I'd let my mouth rip and cuss them out till they were crying for their mommies. Pretty dope, huh? I get all serious, teaching him my ways. Listen up, Jake. If anyone messes with you, just call him a nutcase. Got it? That'll show him you're no pushover. Say it with me. Nutcase. I grin and reach for his hand, hoping for some reaction. But the second I do, Jake yanks it back. So, we play this game of me reaching and him dodging for a solid half hour until he finally bolts out of bed, tosses the blanket, and sprints to the living room to hide. I chase after, pointing like a maniac. Don't run, Jake. I ain't done with my story. My parents peek out at the noise and whisper to each other, Honey, he's looking better already. We picked the right kid. They're over the moon that I dragged Jake out of his room, a total game changer. As a reward, they shower me with a mountain of gifts. I haul the loot into Jake's doorless room. Don't get jealous, okay? If I get stuff, you get stuff too. I'm a fair gal. My eyes light up like a kid in a candy store. Whoa, a Louis Vuitton backpack. No way, cute undies. And a sparkly 6-letter hair clip. Pink bunny slippers, too adorable. A pink dress. Tiny leather shoes. All mine. I stare at the pile of pink goodies and pause. Yo, Jake, you into pink or what? I stand up, grab his hand, and while he's distracted, I slip a small bag into it. Heh, that's for you, dude. Jake flinches like he got zapped and frantically wipes his hand on his sleeve. I look at my palm, all serious. Man, your hand's soft as a baby's butt. He wipes even harder. My parents, thinking I don't like the gifts since I brought him to Jake's room, decide to take me to the mall to pick out stuff together. I glance at Jake's doorless room. He's not coming? Let's drag him to the stores. They look awkward. Jake's not big on shopping, they say. I tilt my head. Who doesn't love hitting the mall? He just hasn't tried it. They explain, he doesn't do crowds. They make him anxious, like he's not safe, and he might lose it. They tug me toward the door, but I turn back and catch Jake's blank face at the window. He looks so lonely, like he wants to live like everyone else. I stop, lock eyes with him, and shake off their hands. I'm not going. I'm staying to hang with Jake. Buy whatever, I'll love it all. I sprint upstairs to where he's waiting. My parents hug each other, tears streaming. She's a freaking angel, they sob. I barge into Jake's room, grab his hand, and say, I'm staying to tell you stories. Shockingly, he doesn't pull away this time. He even plops down on the couch with me. My eyes glow like headlights, and my mouth goes full throttle. All right, Jake, let me tell you about the girl who sold nukes. Once upon a time, this poor kid had a house full of nukes. She tried hawking them on the street, but nobody bit. Starving, freezing, and missing her grandma, she popped the pin on one nuke to make a wish. That night, she and the whole town saw their great-grandparents in the sky. I keep going, breaking down my own story. Oh, and Little Red Riding Hood. Yo, Jake, don't cover your ears, man. So, Red, my parents keep piling on gifts till my room's about to explode. But I feel bad. I still haven't gotten Jake to talk. Not even a real expression. I open my closet to stash the stuff and mutter, Stop buying me crap. They smile. We're sending you to school, Summer. We adopted you, so it's our job to take care of you. I glance at Jake's doorless room. Can I go to school with Jake? They hesitate. He's older, so you wouldn't be in the same class. He's better off homeschooled. I frown. But he could try hanging with kids his age. I looked it up. Being around people might help him open up. Don't you want him to talk? To connect? School could give him a push. They eye my stubborn face, think it over, and nod. All right, let's try it. I go nuts, charging to Jake's room. Yo, we're gonna rock matching Hello Kitty and My Melody backpacks. I called it. At school, Jake's a mess, face white as a sheet, hands sweaty, veins popping on his forehead. He's freaking out big time. I grab his hand and lead him forward. Come on, Jake. He doesn't pull away. Instead, he squeezes my hand so hard I think he's gonna snap it. Then I hear the whispers. That weirdo's back at school? If he's messed up, he should stay home. What a loser. Look at him stumbling like a moron. Bet he's got those twitchy hands like the crazies. Normal kids like us just wave, right? Haha. Right then, I get why Jake hates school. I clench my fists. Say one more word, and I'll knock your teeth out. You losers don't even have the guts to look in a mirror, yet you're mocking him? Twitchy hands? You're waving like brainless dogs wagging their tails, so zip it. I point at each of them, cussing their faces off. The crowd bolts. That's the psycho chick with the mute kid. Run! I turn to Jake, who's staring at the ground, hands balled up. I grab them. Don't be scared. I'm here. Nobody's messing with you. They're the nutcases, not you. I pull out 2 smartwatches our parents got us, strap one on his wrist, and slap the other on mine. If anyone bugs you, call me. I'll come running, no question. My epic gate showdown makes me a legend. Nobody in class dares mess with me. I focus on school, but at the end of the day, my watch buzzes. I pick up, and it's a flood of trash talk. Where's that crazy girl? Keep running your mouth. Without her, you're nothing, freak. Go home. I sprint outside and see Jake cornered by a gang of boys beating him down. He doesn't fight back, just shields the watch I gave him with his right hand. I lose it, charging in and shoving 2 of them. You animals think you're tough picking on my brother? They recover and circle me. What? You think you can take us solo? I'm about to let him have it when someone grabs my hand. Jake shakes his head. I spot a bruise on his lip, take a deep breath, and calm him. Don't worry, Jake. Forgot what I told you? Back at the orphanage, I was the queen bee. 1 against 3, cake. I yank a stick from my backpack as the boys freak. Holy crap, she's unhinged. When my parents show up, it's just me and Jake in the principal's office, staring each other down. I grin, brushing grass off his head. Yo, Jake, you've got grass in your hair and still look like a movie star. He turns away. My parents rush in, worried sick. What happened? I brace for a yelling match, thinking they'll ship me back to the orphanage. I grip Jake's hand, but he doesn't pull away, he squeezes back. I'm shocked and thrilled, lacing our fingers together. The teacher snaps, "This girl beat those boys so bad they're in the hospital. Their parents want answers." My parents look at me, and I shrink, picturing myself back with the director. But before I can process, they hug me tight. "Summer, don't be scared. Tell us the truth. We've got you." I pull out my watch and play the recording of the boys bullying Jake. They started it. I didn't beat up people, I beat up jerks. The dean glares. Uncivilized. But when the recording plays, the school staff stops smirking. My parents' faces go stone cold, hands shaking at twitchy hands and moron. This is your idea of teaching character? They snap. Thompson Enterprises might rethink that library donation. Back home, I crawl into Jake's bed, grab his hand, and plop my feet on his to warm up. He doesn't dodge, letting me make a nest on him. I grin. Jake, Mom and Dad got you justice. Those punks got expelled, and their parents are in hot water too. If they raised kids like that, they're probably trashed themselves. Man, you're so warm. Back at the orphanage, I never had warm clothes, always freezing. You and me? We're a match made in heaven. I scratch my chin, eyeing his blank face, and decide to school him. Listen, Jake, if anyone messes with you, call him a nutcase. The nastier, the better. Go for their mom, their junk max damage. But you're new, so 1 word's enough. Say it, nutcase. I drill him all night, cussing till the house goes silent. Exhausted, I finally shut up. His quiet, somber face makes my heart ache. Not talking like that? Something's wrong. He needs a loudmouth like me. Jake, can you wait for me after school tomorrow? You get out earlier. Just chill in the car with a book, okay? No answer, so I grin. Silence means yes. Next day, I step out of school and spot the nanny van. My heart's doing cartwheels, he listened. Jake, I start to yell, but someone clamps a hand over my mouth, and everything goes dark. Nobody warned me rich kid life comes with kidnappings. I wake up in a rusty van, Jake next to me, both of us gagged. He looks rough, pale as a ghost, like he's trapped in a nightmare. 2 masked dudes are up front. This Thompson kid screwed us big time, one growls. 8 years ago, he caught us trafficking. We had to snatch him, almost got nabbed, took the ransom and split. They've been after us ever since. Now they're gonna pay. The other glances at me. Their son's a wreck, so they adopted this girl. Rich folks, huh? The driver snorts. You went too hard back then. Kid was 7, how's he not gonna lose it? You carved someone up right in front of him, snapped his arms and legs, blood everywhere. Who could take that? 3 days of that hell probably broke him. The other laughs. Didn't that make him autistic? Haha. His parents guarded him for years, and we still nabbed him. I glare, teeth grinding, realizing these scumbags ruined Jake. At an abandoned factory, I touch the smartwatch on my wrist. The guys leer at me. She's cute. The Harrisons'll love a bride like her. Bet she'll pop out a healthy kid. Jake goes berserk, stepping in front of me, glaring. Nutcase! My eyes light up. He just cussed him out. I whisper, "Don't worry, Jake. Cops are coming." I tap the watch. He gets it, standing firm. I almost cry. My talk buddies now, my ride or die. Stupid kid, playing hero. One sneers, kicking Jake hard. I bite through my gag, lunge, and chomp the guy's hand, blood everywhere. I laugh like a maniac. But I'm no match for grown men. Jake stands again, shielding me, taking a brutal slap. I'm drenched in blood, eyes burning as he hits the ground. We're fighting to protect each other. My brother's not a freak. Jake's not a freak. The thug raises a bat to crush Jake's head. I throw myself over him, ready for the hit. Police, freeze! I hold Jake, trembling, and soothe him. It's okay, Jake. It's over. Nobody's hurting you again. I've got you. His lips move like he's trying to speak, but he shuts down when he sees people. You were so brave. You saved me. Thanks to the watches, the cops got us fast. The kidnappers are nabbed, their rap sheet earning them death row. Jake and I just have scrapes. My parents hug me, sobbing. Summer, you're amazing. You went through hell. I glance at Jake, left aside, confused. What about your actual kid? They're too busy checking my injuries. I look at Jake, worried he's bummed, but spot a tiny smile in his eyes. He's happy? For what? I glance at his bandaged wrist. Just for being in the hospital with me? Man, autistic folks are wild and perfect for me. After that, my parents spoil me rotten. I'm basically a princess. Sweetie, gifts for you both. They hand us 2 plain-looking glasses. I'm baffled. I ain't nearsighted. They grin. These are $200,000 glasses! I slap them on and put Jake's on too. $200,000? What, they make you immortal? From then on, we both rock 'em. Every time I crawl into Jake's bed to tell stories, I push him up for style. But today, he grabs my hand. I freeze, then grin. Caught by my charm, huh? What story today? Little Red Riding Hood? Once upon a time, Red was taking cookies to Grandma, watching for wolves. She gets there, sees a beard and a tail, and knows it ain't Grandma. The wolf drops the act, jumps out to eat her. But Red pulls a shotgun and blasts him. Then she and Grandma have a wolf meat BBQ. Jake swallows hard. I keep going. Then there's Snow White. She marries the prince, gets pregnant, but in month 6, finds out he's cheating with another princess. She's pissed, feeds him a poisoned apple, and becomes queen. Oh, and Beauty and the Beast. Beauty leads the villagers to kill the beast and marries the hot neighbor, living happily ever after. Jake mutters, "Nutcase." I blink. What'd you say? Nutcase. I squeal. Say it again. Nutcase. Those 2 words are pure gold. I'm hyped, bouncing on the bed, getting another nutcase. Upstairs, my parents whisper, worried. That kidnapping messed her up. She's talking to herself now. Yeah, playing both parts. Every day, I'm thrilled when Jake talks. I tell stories, and he hits me with nutcase and a fed-up look. He's nailed my vibe, even my faces. I clap, proud. Next time, new word. Say it, idiot. He says, nutcase. I can't let my parents know I'm teaching their golden boy cuss words. I slap my hand over his mouth, glaring. Don't say I taught you. Say you learned it yourself. Got it? Nutcase. I cover him again. Then the orphanage director calls number 4 on my watch. He calls daily. Summer, you kicked out yet? I hang up. He calls back. Hung up already? Tough talker, huh? I know you if you got kicked out. You'd never admit it. Send your location, I'll grab you. I text back, deadpan. Spit it out. I'm living large. Thanks. He chuckles all mysterious. Kid, you're lucky. Your real parents found you. You're about to live the high life. He says they'll pick me up soon to meet my birth parents. I rack my brain but can't picture 'em. The director's all smiles, saying I'm blessed adopted by rich folks. Now my real parents want me back, ready to live large. I look at Jake, holding my hand, flipping book pages slow. But I'm happy here. Jake's parents treat me better than the director ever did. He called me a loudmouth but listened to my stories. Jake, though, what happens if I leave? I haven't taught him all my words or finished my stories. I grip his hand and hug his skinny shoulders. Jake, will you miss me? He pats my head. Nutcase. I grin, turn his face to mine, and say, new word, you'll miss your sister. His eyes go blank, dodging mine, but I hold his face. Say it. You'll miss your sister. His lips tighten. Nutcase. I push. You'll miss me. He frowns. Not sister. I freeze. First time he's said more than nutcase. What do you mean, not sister? If I'm not your sister, what am I? He's quiet. I pout. After all this time, he won't call me sister? I sigh, glance at my watch, feeling mocked. I start to leave, but he grabs me. Not sister. Enough, Jake. Stop. It hurts. He holds on, stubborn. Fine. Not sister. You don't like me. When I go to my real parents, you won't care, huh? The director rolls up in a hot pink Cadillac, rocking a dusty old suit. Let's go, Summer. Your parents are waiting. I look up at the balcony, no Jake. This morning, I tried saying goodbye, but he wouldn't see me, barricading his door with a dresser. I banged and yelled, Jake, I'm leaving. He didn't budge, adding a couch to the blockade. His parents hug me, eyes teary. You've got your own family now. We can't keep you forever. Thanks for caring for Jake. Come back anytime. I nod, heart heavy. Not seeing who I want leaves me empty. The director buckles me in. I glance at the balcony and finally see him. Too late, the car's moving. He can't hear me call or see me wave. We'll meet again. My real parents are nice. They give me a huge room, massive lobster dinners, and a killer red dress. Sweetie, we finally found you, my mom says, smelling like fancy perfume that makes me sneeze. We never stopped looking. Didn't know you were adopted. I stare. Why was I in the orphanage? They glance at each other, awkward. Traffickers? Honey. They grabbed you when we weren't looking. I tilt my head. Traffickers were nice enough to drop me at an orphanage to grow up safe? They're speechless, piling food on my plate, telling me to eat up. But Jake's parents never forced me to eat more than I wanted, just what I liked. Summer, no electronics in bed, okay? Radiation's bad, I mumble. Okay, and push up my glasses. So, my real parents are tech cops too? Strict vibes. Next morning, I wake up not in my big bed, but in a car's backseat. I rub my eyes, slap on my glasses. Mom, Dad, where are we going? They smile. We're hitting the countryside to meet a brother. Brother? I'm lost. Why meet a brother out of nowhere? Is he cool? For some reason, Jake's cold face pops up, softening for me sometimes. Sleepiness hits and I drift off. Then I hear, dumb kid, sold off and still happy, counting our money for us. Laughter. Look at her pale, cute. The Harrisons'll love a bride like her. She'll pop out a fat kid. Don't worry, babe. The Harrisons are loaded but dumb. Their son can't even talk. That money's ours. You're a genius, Honorable. We had her, planned to sell her, dumped her with some broke farmer. He was too weak, left her at the orphanage. Now she's back, and we're getting a fat dowry for free. My fists clench. They're not my parents, they're scum. My devices are gone, and the car's on the highway. No way out. I grit my teeth, ready to jump. The car heads into remote mountains. I time it, fling the door open, and roll down a hill, vanishing. They curse and search. I hide in bushes, praying for help. Night falls, wolves howl, and I'm scared, curled up, not moving. Jake, I whisper. Why him? He wouldn't even call me sister. I sigh, fighting to stay awake. I should have stuck with the Thompsons, told him more stories, made him like me. A flashlight beam hits, and I panic, thinking I'm caught. But someone hugs me. Nutcase. I don't care how much that word stings, I turn and cling to Jake's neck. Jake! He sighs, not correcting me, just holding me tighter. Yeah. Back in the nanny van, his parents are stunned. Since when does he touch people? Look at his eyes glued to Summer. Jake quietly cleans my scrapes, and I start yapping. How'd you find me? Glasses have trackers. I blink, spotting 2 red dots on my frames. So that's what $200,000 glasses do? How'd you know I was being sold off? He pauses, then silently tends my wounds, pulling me into a gentle hug, patting my back. My nerves calm, eyes drooping. His parents gape, crying. He's talking. He's touching her. Jake sighs loud. Quiet. I drift off, mumbling. I'm not marrying that moron. I'd rather stay with my mute brother forever. Jake stiffens, then holds me closer. My parents are arrested for trafficking. The director calls 800 times, rambling for 20 minutes. Summer, I'm sorry. If I'd known they were fakes, I wouldn't have let you go. If something happened, how'd I live with it? I miss you. I roll my eyes. Come back and I'll tell you stories. Click. He hangs up. After the near sale, Jake's my shadow. Scared I'll sneak off. One day, I try locking the bathroom door, but he slips in. Jake, guys and girls don't share bathrooms. He frowns. Not brother. He steps closer, grabbing my hand. Boyfriend. I blush. Since when did he claim that? Did he ask me? But it explains why he got mad when I called him brother. I tease. Worried about me? Yeah. Like me? Yeah. Care about me a lot? Yeah. Really, really like me? Nutcase. Wanna marry me? Yeah. Do you even know what marriage is? Yeah. He looks clueless though. Before he gets mad, I laugh and hug him. You're too cute, Jake. He calms instantly, but then says, all innocent, take off pants. I freeze. Go to the bathroom. Enough, Jake. Jake's a quick learner. School's a breeze, his tutors covered everything years ago. College exams? No sweat. His parents decide to send him abroad to study and get treatment. But Jake refuses to go solo, clutching his passport. When they show him mine, his eyes soften. Okay, together. I protest. When did I agree? His parents grin, practically calling me their daughter-in-law. His mom hands me a family heirloom ring. I'm shaking, clutching my Louis Vuitton bag. I don't know English. Jake grabs my hand. I'll teach you. He doesn't, but I'm not dumb. 2 months with tutors, and I can handle basic chit-chat. Abroad, Jake gets therapy and handles my daily life food, everything. At night, he hugs me to sleep, demanding stories. I tell him till I doze off. One night, he whispers, I like summer. My eyes snap open, wide awake. I heard every word.